My name is Sawala Gusa. I'm one of the fellows here in the Division of Cardiology. I was born in Monrovia, Liberia in West Africa and grew up largely in the Durham-Chapel Hill area of North Carolina. I never saw myself in the Northeast, and largely because my father wanted me to think about broader places to train. I ended up in Boston. It's different than the South, but it's also a very rewarding experience being in Boston. There's a lot to do. There are so many universities around, so many hospitals around, that it's a really rich environment. I think the evening gala was a surprise to me. There was not another interview experience that had something like that. And not only that, once you got there, you saw that there were department heads there, you had the president of the hospital there, and it really made it look like the Center for Diversity and Inclusion was an important part of the Massachusetts General experience. I think the Center for Diversity and Inclusion really colored my experience here at Mass General. Again, my initial impression of MGH was that, it can seem like a big place, but the CDI is, it's this force that makes the whole hospital seem a little bit smaller. And it largely does that by having recurrent events, by creating mentors that engage you, by bringing together different parts of the community together. What does the Resident and Fellows Committee as part of the CDI do? I was lucky enough to serve as the chair of the RFC. And we do a number of things. One is, we reach out to neighboring high schools, as well as the local community, to put on fairs, health fairs in particular, as well as to serve as mentors for students, to really get them engaged and thinking about careers in science and medicine. Not only that, is this year in particular, we held a speed networking event to try to engage trainees with faculty, to try to again make the connection so that mentorship can occur. I do think that the CDI is visible and important. No matter where you are, there are issues relevant to underrepresented minorities, and I think it's important that there is an arm of the hospital that champions those discussions and questions. I think something that I would say to a prospective applicant that was thinking about training at Mass General is that although it seems to be like a big place and it seems to be impersonal, that's not the true experience once you're a resident here. That everyone is fully invested in the training of residents to get them from their intern year to senior residents, and that it's amazing that the responsibility that they give you and the support that they give you to really succeed here, and it's hard to appreciate from the outside, but once you're part of the MGH family, it becomes an incredible, and for me it's been an unforgettable experience.